Hello, welcome to D&D. I have my cool toffee banana cake. Great. Hmm. Hmm. But yes, welcome to Forest of Blood. I think last time the VOD left off, it was they finished the whole blood stuff, but they had like one session that wasn't recorded because I was exhausted, but it mostly travel, and I thought that wouldn't be much, but instead they found a funny house. But yes, they rested at it, got a little pass to their allow them into Gate Town. That will probably be. Anyway, Forest of Blood. Whoa, there was Foundry. Oh, hey, I'm Devin. Among Us. I'm streaming. I'm jiving. Whoa.
Hello. Eddie, are
Oh.
you here?
Mm-hmm. Baby booted. Mm-hmm. Hmm.
Okay.
But yes. Hmm. So, I'll give a recap for what happened last time. So, in last session, basically what had happened is you had basically completed the Whitehaven stuff as you met a funny person. But yeah. You were banished as you worked with an aberration. Whoa. And so, as all of you were, of course, going on to your adventure to make it towards Greenhaven next, you travel through the lands. It was mostly chill, dark, the blooded water and stuff. But eventually you came across what seems to, of course, be a sort of a building, an abandoned sort of house. After going inside, sort of exploring it, and then going to sleep, you found some interesting things, such as a book and such. I don't have my notes open, so I will point towards Jay.
Some interesting things.
Ah,
We found quite a few things. There was a lot of strange happenings in that little house. It seemed abandoned quite quickly. There was a lot of stuff that was left out as if they had to quickly leave the premises. And it seemed like there was a lot of business that whoever was staying there was doing with the nearby town, border town of Slorberg. Is that correct?
mm-hmm.
Okay. One interesting symbol that kept popping up was a tree symbol. It seems important, but we don't really know what that's about. And yeah, we managed to steal a few, not steal. We managed to take a few things out of this home that doesn't seem like they needed it anymore. We got some envelopes with some information, some passports with the names of members of the Sibelius family. And another item was the golden badge with the oak tree symbol that was found throughout the house, and an obsidian black key.
Yeah, it had something to do with weaving. Oh, so yes. Uh, the little fiery thing here is, of course, the werewolf bandits that were mentioned, the werewolf camp that you had seen. Luckily, you were able to avoid it, so you know where it is. So yes, you awaken out the house and begin your adventure. Hmm.
No signs of some weird assassin around this time, is there?
All right. You also had a funny envelope that was shot into the side of a tree and someone is coming after you. But no, there's no assassins around.
Well,
You're
is somebody
fine.
in initiative at the top?
Oh yeah, I have
Yeah.
so the movement is like calculated and stuff.
Oh, right.
So, how fast you want to go, Dillip?
What's our consensus? Because I remember we wanted to go fast one day and then slower on the next. What were we
I
on
think
last
we're.
time?
I believe
Fast.
we're fast because we're like right outside the town. It's like right there, right?
And shall we proceed as fast, or just slow it?
I agree with fast.
It's fast.
Yes.
That's it is then.
Right. As you go, of course, 15. Oh. Alright. As you basically start approaching, one thing that you'll actually notice is that the water, sort of the riverway that's been coming through, the water's color begins to change. Specifically, you start noticing that it becomes less and less red and more of the blue sort of color, as it somewhat changes from like the usual red hue to suddenly you find that the river is turning into like a purple, until eventually it starts to take on a bluish hue. As you can see, somewhat of the side of like a mountain, you'll notice basically a city, or less of a city and more like a town. Actually, as it's not necessarily large, but you notice basically it seems to be layered across the side, between a waterfall. However, if all of you so desire, you can decide to go there in the middle of the night without resting, or you can decide to rest before you head to the town.
I don't mind again.
We could rest. I feel like showing up in the middle of the night might spook some people.
Especially with how some of us are.
That's not scary at all.
Not talking about
Damn.
Yes, I'm sure you terrify a lot of people, Lisa.
All right. Who's doing the night looking for the camp, like setting up camp?
I guess I'll set up the camp again.
Right. Make me a good old stealth and perception. Okay. Let me just put that into my average calculator, as I'm awful with math. Okay, 16. Points. Okay. As you sort of begin to set up camp, and that you just hear the sound of what seems to be wolves in the distance. However, they don't necessarily do much, as they only seem to be somewhat just chilling Oh. As we'll get your funny rest. Sick as I do this. Boom, 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 boom. Get your stuff back.
Stuff.
Yeah. Like your HP.
Who needs HP? Not me.
I want more.
Right. As you as you all begin to rest up during the night, of course, you hear the sounds of more of like the sort of wolf noises that it almost seems to be that of a full moon. Nice. As you can somewhat then hear the sounds of the recent woods around you as they begin to somewhat well, you hear the sounds of shuffling leaves and such as it feels like something is watching you. However, uh due to passive perception being higher, Lamau. Wait, hang on, I gotta actually check. Fuck, what's the highest passive perception in the party again? 16. I think it's 16. Yeah. Okay. Uh, as you beat the DC 15 for passive perception, Dillip, during the night, you would, of course, be awoken as you find, of course, what seems to be a pair of eyes looking through the bushes as they seem to be watching you.
Don't just like Droopy just blinking her eyes at the distance, picks up her staff beside her, and fires a pellet in that direction.
Oh. Alright. As you, make me an attack roll.
What should I use?
Just roll me a d20 plus your dexterity.
Let's run it. 11.
You see, of course, as the pillow fires off into the distance. You hear it, of course, collide with something as it goes. Woo-woo. However, you then see, of course, that the eyes seem to somewhat disappear. Oh.
Mm-mm. These little creatures, I don't know, he's so curious. Mm. Immediately pass out again.
Oh. Okay. Yeah. So you go back to bed or hang on?
Yeah, you just go back to bed. After firing that shot, you just start snoring a bit.
Alright. As you basically go back to sleep and rest a night, it is now, of course, morning. Oh. You make it to the city. Well, the village. The crossroads. Hmm. God damn it, I forgot. Right? What do you guys do?
What's the plan doing?
Hmm.
What are we doing? Do
Well, I suppose we would have to find a way to get into the Castle Greenhaven.
was there mentions of needing like permission or some kind of pass to get in?
Not that I can recall.
Didn't we get a letter of introduction from the last guy for coming here?
That
Or am I
sounds
making that
right
up?
to me, but I'll check my pockets. Wait,
We don't have
I
the
don't think
items
I'd
the
be the
map
one.
told us.
I don't think I'd be the one carrying it, but I'll go check the note. That's combat note. Turning off that.
Come on, guys. It's only like, what, 3 months ago?
Who's to say?
I
Hey.
did not write down the letter. Whoa.
Well, as a as yes, this is the basically the good old side of the mountain that you can see from the distance.
Oh, how pretty! Oh, it's around here.
This environment feels completely different from where we were.
Pretty green.
Especially so, well, yes, especially what we're on. Yeah, feel very much at home.
Is that person standing over there a guard of some type, or is it just a random warrior?
They're just staring at us, assumingly.
You see that they are
Yeah.
standing stationary.
I think I can make out another similar figure in the distance near that fountain. I think they're a guard of some type.
Well, the rule is if they're wearing almost the same kind of armor, they're most likely guards.
Excuse me, yes, hello there. We're not going to get a welcome into the city. Hello.
The creature somewhat turns towards you as you hear it go. Hello, citizen. Welcome to Slowberg, the crossroads. Are you here for visitation or immigration?
Pleasure.
Visitation it is. Welcome. Just know that you are only applicable to be within this side of the city unless you have your passports.
This side?
Have yes. The crossroads is split by what's known, of course, by our dear Emperor's water of the ocean, cleansing fountain that goes through this land. Doesn't have the corruption of the blood water. And so, the only way across to the other side is via the bridge, which, of course, one of my kind. Correct? You must need your passport in order to cross.
I see. What is the Emperor like? It,
The Emperor is favorable and very kind. He is the one who brought upon this land the greenery and life, unlike the rest of this continent. It is the place where life can flourish and green can continue. And that those of the beasts and the kind that are usually under, well, under the rules and eye of the others are instead allowed to be free upon this land, for they so desire without being judged.
Thank you for that insight.
D?
Yes.
I lean over to Tillapi, clearly biased.
We can't really do much. And to be fair, it is so far a nicer part of the place we've visited.
We'll see once we see what kind of beasts they have here.
So then, should we use the letter, or should we try and see if we can meet the person, or
I personally wouldn't want to use it yet. We should probably figure out more about the family just in case. Using somebody else's names might cause trouble.
mm-hmm. Yeah. Shall we explore?
I think it would be good to get a lay of the land here.
Where to begin?
Whoop. Wow, they have horses here. Is this a normal horse?
Yes, it is a normal horse.
To go
Oh, you
with my
still have
on.
the... Yeah, you
Yes,
still
it's a
got the
normal
filter.
horse.
The horse
Okay.
turns to you and says in a robotic voice,
Ugh.
"Yes, it is a normal horse."
An animatronic.
Uh,
I wonder if they have a bakery here, like specialized in pizza.
They
It's a
do?
pizza.
Oh,
I
it's a
sniff the air. Is there pizza smell scent in the air?
nay. There is no
No.
pizza smell. Well, pizza is a limited luxury.
Leans over to Dolphy. They're too poor for pizza.
Oh, I've only seen it once. Smelled so good too.
Right.
Banana.
Sounds like a weird fruit.
It's quite a lovely fruit, Raksha.
Oh my
Oh.
goodness,
If you're
that's a big
into
person.
soft things, I suppose.
As you enter towards the beginning town in such for here, you see, of course, a large fountain. A pretty normal sort of fountain. It produces what seems to be normal sort of water. You notice there's like buckets and stuff sort of left around it. As a way of basically it's also a form of a well. As what you can see is a very large beastman minotaur of sorts, as he seems to be hammering away. Another sort of smaller minotaur and a rabbit person over here who seems to be holding what seems to be different vials and such. Just looking towards like people passing by. There are, of course, other people around here like walking past, but like they don't necessarily have tokens as they're not important. But what you'll notice is that all of them share, of course, the same similarities, where they all seem to be demi beasts. Oh, you even see, of course, Hyacinth like cat people and such.
Shameful anthros. I'm just kidding.
You're in the fairy convention.
Pick a side. Human shape or... No, I'm just kidding.
You want to go so you can do with some of the stuff you have, Tabby?
Hmm?
You wish to go. You wish to go explore and see what you can do. What you can do with your merchandise. It's usually last time I remember you discussing with the others.
Oh, oh yes, I prefer to deal with the cities, though. It seems that I already have some rival business here. It wouldn't exactly be a good relationship as she, like, looks over at the funny rabbit man. I wasn't expecting him, of all people, to be here.
Oh dear.
Someone you know.
Yes, rival business.
Uh, Anything we should be wary of, or it's just
Oh no, it's nothing to worry about. It's just that there'll be a bit of a annoying person to think about later on.
right?
Does that mean their merchandise is not as good as yours? Should we not bother talking to that one?
Oh yes, completely avoid them. Only buy my merchandise. It's of course is much more better than what they can make anyway.
Right?
I think Dolby just whispers to Hyson. I think they just meet in conversation how they interact with each other.
Yeah.
Rakashka
I'm not
went off.
looking at that very large person over there.
Rashka,
You go check.
you see large Minotaur man as he's sort of hammering away at things.
I'm just enjoying it if you don't mind me.
He like just notices the crowd approaching, turns to look at you, just goes, "Oh, was there something you need?"
That's really close to his leg, looks up. I'm just kidding.
That's not a
Meows and
leg.
then walks away. That's no leg. That's okay.
Is there something you need, or are you just watching?
I'm just watching.
Just checking out as well.
Alright, well, if you are in ever need of business and anything made, your shabby armor would look like it would be in need a bit of improvement.
Honestly, you're not lying. I've been wearing this leather armor so long.
Exactly. It's worn out and doesn't fit its full potential. It seems that you have common armor. Common. You know, for only a small price, I can improve it for you.
And what is the small price?
10 gold pieces.
Not bad. Honestly, it would be good to just have something a bit better. Alrighty. He just quickly goes on. Quickly goes changes. Comes back and hands. And gold.
Do you just change your clothes in the alleyway?
I mean, honestly, I really need some better improvements. So why not just quickly?
Sure, it's
back
got
and
like
forth.
a room you can go into. It's not.
I have a room at the back, yes.
I also live in the forest, so it's not that much. Just a change around here.
It's
Oh.
okay. That one's always naked, and I point at Hyacinth.
I have a bow. Look at my cute collar.
Ominously grows lit red.
He honestly goes. The little eye inside is like shaking and looking around.
Well,
Fuck, they figured out I'm an exhibition.
alright. This just needs a bit of input. 1 second. As you'll see that he will... It's basic leather, isn't it?
Yep.
Okay. You'll see that he will basically take it and reach underneath the desk, where you'll notice he will take out a pure black like ingot, as he will basically place it down onto the desk. As you'll notice that with a single sort of movement of his hand, a flame is produced from it, as it will begin to melt the ingot, as he will basically take the melted sort of fragments and begin to basically hammer them into the side of the leather. And you'll notice though that, funny enough, the sort of melted ingot begins to somewhat move on its own as it turns into what seems to be some sort of weird circular patterns. What?
Interesting.
As you basically see that they he'll look towards you and just go, "What pattern would you like?" As he will take out a pamphlet and show you this.
Lovely.
The Christianity in my D&D game.
It's not Christianity, it's Celtic.
There's a cross.
It's Celtic!
They still used it, but I wouldn't be surprised if the cross only happened post. But who knows? Leans over to Dilby. What if you put that tree symbol?
That's
Do
what
you-
my thoughts are exactly.
Do you think he knows how to do that one?
I think it wouldn't be that bad. He's option.
We bring that symbol with us in any form?
Celtic Christianity was a thing.
Yes.
Yeah, of course.
Oh.
Everything Christianity was a thing except for
It was
Muslim
very
Christianity.
hard to take things in so that people would convert. We know this.
I have the obsidian key. Does that have the symbol
Does
on
that
it?
have the symbol on it?
Oh,
Take the
Where's
tree.
my-
I'll
let me get the
go with the
wrong
tree one. Just that I like to keep it close to home.
Good night. So be it. As you'll see that they will hammer as the metal begins to shape itself as it turns with the symbology. Oh. As it'll hand it back towards you as I delete your leather armor from your inventory.
This armor's good.
Damn it. There it is. Yes, he will give. There it is. I think this would look better, as he will give you studded leather armor, but this specific kind. Glamored studded leather.
Nice.
While we're in this armor, you gain +1 to armor, and you can use your bonus action to cause the armor to seem the appearance of normal set of clothing or other kind of armor. You decide what it looks like.
Wonderful. Thank you.
changes it just to be like a big pillow costume, like the inflatable T-Rex.
My god. It's the Michelin Man.
It's the whole sleeping bag.
No, it just turns into a bush.
Also, if
Robe.
someone wants to
Oh my
stream for
God.
Eddie, they can't do stuff on the computer.
Oh.
Ba, 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 ba. If I do something, 1 sec. can actually do it myself.
Oh, you're gonna do it?
I have it on my camera.
Oh my gosh.
Look, it's stream.
Only could be
Dang.
seen somewhere like Twitch TV.
Oh, it's like you can see it on twitch.tv, the deep void underscore. But yes, as as they basically hand it towards you, they give like an assertive nod. As then they just go, yes, if you are in need of anything else, I of course will love to give it. I don't get much business around.
I could take some for my armor. And, hold on, do I have the fucking spells do I have? It's been a minute.
What are the runes on the chat?
Oh, that's the patterns that he can hammer into clothing or armor.
Yeah, yes.
Yeah. So
Okay.
it's customizable. That's just the chart. And he was like, "What do you want?"
Yeah, okay, so it's not magical and stuff.
It's his signatures.
Alright, never mind. I don't even fucking wear armor. I just have mage armor.
I also don't have armor.
They can also, of course, work. They can work on your armor as well, as they point towards Raska.
I don't have armor.
Magic armor you have. Magic armor.
That's crazy.
Are you telling me you can improve mage armor?
Mm-hmm.
I have to see that. To see this, I will cast mage armor.
Oh. What form does the mage armor take?
Because the mage armor is normally like semi-invisible, it is the exact same as normal mage armor, except instead of being like bluish tint, it's red and kind of looks like it's dripping.
They will look and give a nod as they go, 20 gold pieces.
Is mine twice as expensive?
Magic is a more difficult method.
Whatever. I don't. Fine. I hand him 20 gold pieces.
Don't take the 20 gold pieces and pocket it, as you notice that they will basically take out the same sort of like ingot as they chop up the next piece of the ingot together. As you'll see that he will somewhat take a pre-made sort of like bracelet of sorts that he has, one made of what seems to be fine gold and silver, as he'll sort of begin to encrust around the bracelet, as he again will point towards the sign on the wall with the symbols, as he will go, bigger symbol.
I have a spellcasting focus that has the symbol of pity. I'm just gonna hold up that.
He just sort of looks at it, raises his eyebrow as he goes,
What?
Custom logos is additional 5 gold.
Fine, whatever.
Alright. And he'll take the 5 GP, and you notice he does like a little like motion where he circles his like thumb with his index finger to sort of look towards the symbol, as then he'll nod to himself and go, memorized. As he'll somewhat basically hit the symbol as you into his into the bracelet, as you notice as the metallic takes on the symbol. Oh. Because then, he just basically hands over a bracelet to you.
I will look up in confusion.
Hmm.
Do I cast a spell through this? Do I just wear this while I cast the spell?
You wear it.
Yeah, I assume I wear it. Okay. I'll put it on.
Right. Maybe enact your will on it? Things do.
Alright.
I feel like enacting my will on an inanimate object might be a bit much.
Alright. As you basically pull on the bracelet, you suddenly see as your mage armor will somewhat begin to surge. As you notice that it becomes a bit more bulkier. You'll notice that it basically somewhat gains more of the similar metal to what you saw him basically add to the bracelet. Oh.
Nice.
And I've certainly paid for worse.
Alright. Second. I will add this to your inventory in a sec.
Pull out Yelp and give him a 3-star review. But could use a
Good item, need better item. Where is my... There it is. Oh, oops, I actually made it. It's not a two, but...
Oh. Just took it out of my equipment, okay.
Yeah, I deleted it. It's gone. It's dead. There you go. As...
Damn.
this.
Sorry, didn't mean to hit that.
It's a bracelet of better mage armor.
Wonderful.
Wow.
Oh.
Yeah, I just paid 30 gold for this. It says it's worth 400. That's a good deal. I'm not proficient.
No, wait.
Wow. It also weighs the same as my frost giant longsword.
Yeah?
No.
There you go.
Alright, Weiss, come on, you can upgrade your armor. You need better armor, don't you?
Could you do anything with this as well? As Dilby also pulls her staff, which
Man, my
just
God.
turns into the sword.
I think my armor and my sword is fine. I don't think it needs to be upgraded.
Your skill mail looks like it could be used for improvement.
You heard the large,
Alright.
handsome man.
Cool. Okay.
Large, very
You
handsome.
gotta switch that comment for
Makes a way.
right. Sure, fine. Need me to upgrade the armor, that's fine.
Don't judge me, I swing both ways.
25 gold pieces.
25 what?
Gold pieces.
Yeah, sure.
Oh,
Still hand him.
alright. You'll see that, he will take upon the 25 gold pieces and, gesture to the doorway as he simply says, "You can change in there."
That's what just
So
meant that.
go ahead towards the doorway. I can't move my
I got ya.
token. I cannot
Oh.
use my
Alright. As you basically get changed, and then he'll take your scale mail as you see that he will basically take the the sort of the mail itself, as he will then of course begin to work upon it. He once again takes the same ingot that he's been cut in pieces off, as he'll begin to somewhat shift it into the armor, as you'll suddenly see, of course, that it will begin to shift, and with it, oh, sick. Oh. As the armor itself releases somewhat of a weird roar. Yes. As you basically hear this sound as it goes. Hmm.
The armor or the anvil hitting? What the hell?
The armor.
What? Oh, okay.
As as he'll nod down at his work, as he'll point towards the sign of the wall and just go, "Which symbol would you like?"
Actually, can he? He kind of looks over at the symbol. Might need to scroll back up in the chat.
Whoa. This way.
The three circles, but then I like the cross, so I think I might go for the image on the top left.
Oh.
Yeah.
He'll nod as he'll then begin to somewhat hammer into the work, as you see as the design, and with it, now made. As he will basically hand you a your scale mail, which you notice has sort of like blackish sort of metal design within it, similar to that of like scales.
Mhm.
Oh. However, though, this one seems to be magical. Oh.
Oh.
Yes. As what he had made for you is this. Dragon scale mail. Oh.
You'll look at it and it's like it's different, but originally was.
Hmm. Specifically, it's red scale. Ba-ba-ba-ba. Bum, 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 bum. So it gives you advantage against breath weapons of dragons. Whoa.
Whoa. Does it still do the aura thing, or is that aura thing?
Aura thing? It has a thing where you can focus your senses and detect a dragon within 30 miles. If it's the same type as you.
Oh. Well, oh, thank you. Sir. He kind of looks over at the craftsman and nods.
Hmm.
I can't read what it does, so if you guys can type it in the chat.
Oh,
Dragon
Sorry.
scale mail is made of the scales of one kind of dragon. Sometimes dragons collect cast off skills and gift them. Other times, hunters carefully preserve the hide of a dead dragon. In either case, dragon scale mail is highly valued. While wearing this armor, you gain a +1 bonus to armor class. You have advantage on saving throws against breath weapon dragons, and you have resistance to 1 damage type determined by the kind of dragon provided, because it's red, it's fire. Additionally, you can focus your senses on as a magic action to discern the distance and direction to the closest dragon within 30 miles of yourself that has the same type of armor as the armor. This action can't be used again until the next dawn.
Understandable. I'm reading
Yeah.
on there, but
So,
right.
and
cool.
Dilip, you asked for something?
What do you think you can do with this? She pulls out her staff, which also then turns to the greatsword.
What do you want specifically? Change up the stuff? Yeah. We can for 50 gold.
To do what?
Improve it.
Improve it? Yes. Hold on, 50 gold. Let me also take these things. Dilby turns around, pulls out Wally, and pulls out the heart, hands it to Hyacinth.
Puts it on my back like it's riding me. Starts walking around.
Hands 50 gold and the sword, and sword slash staff.
Alright, you give him your quarter staff.
Yes.
Alright.
Nah, just half.
You, as you had it towards him, he'll sort of look down at it and, he'll raise his eyebrow, as it, of course, seems to be made of wood, as he'll just go, yes, I can look. As he'll take out the same ingot. This time, it's like half the amount now, as he basically takes off a piece and begins to, of course, work upon it. He doesn't ask you for a symbol, as instead he does the same symbol that he put onto your armor. As you see that the metallic sort of lines begin to form around it, almost coiling like a snake. Oh. As they'll just look it towards you and then hand it back to you. As they go, your work is done. Improved upon it.
Thank you.
Your wooden staff is now super powerful.
Yep. Bye.
Can I like inspect the material that he's been using for this?
Yes. You can make me a history check or an investigation.
Okay, let me see what I'm good at. Neither. Okay, that's fine.
Damn.
You said history or investigation?
Yes.
Okay, I'll just do investigate. A 12.
Ooh.
Do not forget to go bother if you need them for her own. One of the things they are.
I'll live with this. This is fine. What is happening?
I don't know. Someone's fucking trying to do shit.
I'm just clicking characters, and whenever I do it's like can't be pickpocketed.
Yes. I don't love the
Why
big
are you
bucket.
trying to pick up?
I'm not. It's just a function that's in the game for some reason.
Yes. Also, Dilip, the staff that you get back is magical. You're attuned to it now, as it is this. I will explain chat. Staff in the woodlands. you could do tree.
what happens when I transform it into greatsword.
It becomes a great sword.
Nice.
Great sword of the woodlands.
My god. So he benefits the staff form.
That's fair.
With Hyacinth, as you basically look over the metal, as they seem to have been working upon it, you notice that the metal itself is, weirdly enough, it's more of a fluid than a solid, to be honest. As as you basically notice is that it seems to be somewhat sentient in a way. You're not necessarily sure, but it's more like a symbiotic sort of thing. Oh.
Y'all gonna be vetting skin soon enough. Kidding. All good. I didn't say that. Interesting. I still have Wally on my back like he's riding around.
Wally in the heart.
I will specify
And the
though,
heart.
it's not necessarily a quote-unquote living thing. Like, it's not like actually a symbiote. It's like in a symbiotic thing.
Mhm.
Oh.
Lysa looked at his sword. Ugh. I'm kidding.
Oh. Hyacinth looks over. Oh, are you done? Do you want these back?
Thank you very much. If you want to keep Wally on you, fine. I just gotta keep the heart safe.
Well, I don't think we should keep Wally on the outside either. Who knows what kind of mischief he'll come into.
Nobly just points the fluff end of the staff onto Wally in the heart, and they just get absorbed as like she lifts it back in the air.
I hate that thing so much.
I love you.
There we
You hear-
go.
You hear as it's being absorbed. You hear that as it's just going. I love you. It's muffled.
Ah.
Hope this place somehow has an eternal fire I can cast that into. Anyway, is there anything else people want? Do you want to go talk to the other Minotaur?
Yeah. We should try and find some information about these people that we might use items of.
First. That is our job.
Agreed.
Okay.
Onwards then.
Lead the way, oh one of 9 lives.
All right. Goes up to the only other person here. Looks up and meows.
Chicken.
Chicken.
This Minotaur seems to be dressed in somewhat of fine clothing. They're pretty large for their size, not necessarily like large what you see for the one over here, but large as in fat. as as they basically notice you coming around, as they just go, "Oh my, hello, how can I help you? Are you here? Are you here to visit dear old me?"
And who might you be?
Oh, me? Well, nice to meet you. I'm Sisela, rah. Sisela Vaughanvale. Nice to meet you. I'm the mayor of this town.
Oh, well, hello.
Yes. Well, what is fine folks of your self doing along these lines in this good place?
Mostly just traveling.
Travelers of sorts. Are you looking to finally find a home away from the awful humans? I like look over towards Lysa and Dillop when they say that. Oh wait, hang on, wait. Dillop's a satyr, never mind.
Not being
Just
human.
Lysa.
License human, what the fuck?
Oh,
You look human.
Chickens.
Clearly has horns. How the fuck is he?
you have horns and a tail and like
Gotta
the
reach.
I have horns and a tail. Like, what the fuck?
You have a tail? That's amazing.
There it is.
Don't
So,
worry, he's like 20% lizard from what I can gather.
Can I dragon's breath like our friend over there?
That's right, I will fill you with so many eldritch blasts.
Sure, if you can hit him though.
They do have some nice clothes on.
If only I had a cat that constantly gave me the help action. Fuck you.
alright, yeah, I forgot.
Yeah.
I go get your little guy. The Sphinx of Wonder should be in the player handbook. Like,
I'm gonna write the Minotaur's name down while we're doing that.
you would Sphinx of Wonder. I will give ownership to Joey. And there you go. Wow.
I'm so glad I worked so hard making art for this.
You can send me the art. I'll put it on.
It was in map tools.
Yeah.
Get off the snap to grid, there we go.
I have a module that can make a mount. There you go. They're mounted now.
Okay, there. But now I can't grab them. This is useless. This module is useless.
But you don't have ownership of places to play. But yes, Sarah will just look over towards you then and just go, oh, well, if you're in ever of need and such, we of course do have inns and the lot, ones for travelers such as yourself to rest.
Well, thank you.
Of course. After all, we wouldn't charge poor people such as you. Not poor as in money poor, but poor as in, well, you have to deal with the outside world. It's full of monstrosities and monsters and the lot.
Indeed, there are a wide assortment of disgusting things out there.
Indeed, indeed.
Sylphie over here is conversing with a chicken.
It
Oh,
looks like it.
you see
Do you think I
chicken.
should ask this person about the house that we passed by on the way here? They are a mayor. Just a general question for the group.
I stare at the group. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Might as well.
You see is the chicken on the ground as it seems to be eating some of the seeds.
Ew, ew. What words of wisdom do you chicken?
The chicken looks up at you as it tilts its head. It's a bit confused at why you can understand it. Well, why it can speak and such as, it'll look towards you and just go, "Oh, no, what do you mean?"
Dilby blinks. Pardon?
Oh, I don't know. What the hell do you mean by that? Like, after all, you can really understand me, can't you?
I mean, yes, but I just wonder what you've also seen.
Oh, I've seen a lot in my time, you see. Like, I've seen, like, these people pass through and then there was some little poof with all the water and the lot. Yeah, all that.
Mm-hmm.
You see, there was a guy that was, trying to test me and a lot, and then I took him back behind the spoons and then, gave him a bit of fuck since there was a bit of buffing.
Nodding. Curious.
That's why I gotta go down to the chippy.
Can I see a neat trick?
Yeah? Sure.
Look at my finger.
Mm.
Keep watching it.
Mhm.
She points down and then drags a straight line.
The chicken dies.
Oh.
As you see as it drops dead.
He just walks. Bean walks away.
I remember you for what you've done to my friend.
I'm sorry. Hello.
Ah.
Toby just hides behind Rukasha.
Oh, well, is there anything else you need?
Would you happen to know anything about the name Sibelius?
Oh. Yes, I've heard of Sibelius. They sometimes come through here to head to, of course, the city. They're a weaver. Well, one of them. The blasted children, on the other hand, but demons in horse form.
Horse form?
Oh, yes, they're centaurs.
Oh. The whole family is centaurs or just children?
Oh, all of them.
Interesting. Hyacinth tries to remember like how the house was set up and was like, was that 4 centaurs? Was that bed sound for centaurs? Guess it was pretty sturdy.
It was hay.
It was hay. I guess you're right. When was the last time they came through here?
No. I'd say about almost a week ago. Maybe 3 to 4 days. I won't exactly keep an account of them. They sort of came through a hurry. Apparently, the king himself had sent them a letter or something along those lines.
Interesting. Do you know why they would have been summoned by the king?
Well, I wouldn't necessarily know. No. More along the lines of, well, all I know is that sometimes he brings people from outside the borders in order to allow them a more healthy environment. I bet they're already living in one of his new condos.
I see. Thank you for that insight.
Oh, of course. May the oak tree bless you.
Hyacinth regroups with everyone.
See, they'll just slightly crying.
Did something happen over there?
I was trying to show eat to the chicken with a line, and they just are dead. And now I think I
Oh,
have a target on my back with other chickens.
Hyacinth's gonna run over so fast and just take the corpse in his mouth and bring it back.
The other chicken besides is just like bark, 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 bark.
He does. I don't know what the fuck that chicken's saying. This is free food.
Bella's gonna go over, point their paw at their face, at the chicken, back at their face, and just walk away backwards.
Bark, 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 bark.
Did I catch anything that the chicken was saying?
He was saying, now you're taking my friend, aren't you? Well, just know that one day I'm gonna eat all of you once I grow big and strong.
That chicken over there is making a lot of noise. Should I silence that one as well?
No. Leave it to supper.
Okay. Hyacinth puts the fresh chicken corpse in the backpack. We'll have to get this processed later. I'll have to boil the feathers off at camp.
Hey. Who eats
Perfect.
who now?
Well, it sounds like... I don't know, I just had flashbacks when the mayor said that people are invited into the castle to live there. And I was like, isn't that kind of what happened in the other castle?
Is this just gonna be a consistent thing of castles, an invitation, and we find another brain, or if not, the same brain?
Well, let's hope that this one is less sinister. Maybe there are nice condos at reasonable prices. But either way, the passports we have might... Well, I assume that if we have these passports and the people from that family already went into the city, then it should be fine, right?
Hi.
I don't think we can pass off as centaurs that easily, though. Do we know if it matters if we look like, or if they like... Do these passports have like that kind of identification in it? Where it's like, oh yes, this person
They literally just have the
is...
symbols of an oak tree inside of it, a weird sort of like golden stamp, and a name, and that's it. There's no like race or anything like that. It's just a proof of like transport.
Excellent. All right. Well, I suppose we could get into the castle whenever we want then. Or at least past the bridge, really.
Okay. See if they're still Lysa's face.
That's just where Val lives.
Yes.
Yeah, it's no longer just like falls on face or something. It's just like as naturally loafed on its face somehow.
Val has the new glasses.
Wait, what the heck? Oh, that's that.
Well, we can cross the bridge whenever, but if there's any other things you want to see in town, we could do it. I know how much Raksha loves shopping.
Yes.
And again, the only other vendor I see is the one that Tabby said is not worth visiting, so maybe not. Where is
Oh,
Tabby?
Drat, what a shame.
We only have 4 passports, don't we? I don't think we can bring Tabby along unless they have their own passport.
Assuming it's maybe separate or merchants kind of offerings or something. Who knows?
Maybe. We could go ask her. I think she's still over there near the fountain. Oh yeah.
Tabby's just been staring at the rabbit the entire time. I go, wait, I forgot to move her. Like, and it's like, she's just been here at the corner, just sort of looking past.
I'm going to be like, I'll stand like right here and like in a somewhat loud voice, "Hi, Tabby."
Just looks at you like she's been betrayed. And she just goes, shut up, shut up, shut up.
Why? What? What's wrong?
I'm trying not to get noticed by him, okay?
Is he an ex?
What? No, no. I wouldn't be affiliated in that way of them of any sorts. As I mentioned before, we are a bit of rivals, so to say, in that I would not appreciate being affiliated with them at all.
Very
So you
well.
just want to stand far away and stare at him.
I'm making sure that he is not coming to me and they aren't coming, I'm not going to them.
Well, I believe you have to cross the bridge to get into the rest of the city. Do you have a passport or not?
Oh yes, I have a business, well, let's just say business tag. It allows me to basically go anywhere I so desire. It's very hard to come by. She like takes out into a like dress as she takes out like a pocket out of one of her pouches a golden passport. You notice that the symbol on it seems to bear that of what seems to be a sort of wooden box that has an axe sort of like into the side of it.
Okay, good to know. I think we have to walk by the rabbit in order to get in the rest of the city.
Yeah, I suppose. Just,
Honestly, I choose to imagine Tavi just pulling it out and just it just shining, blinding all us all.
flashbang. I suppose you're right in that aspect. Well, I'm just gonna, like, hide behind you guys as we pass.
What if we put her in the pillow dimension?
I've never tried actually putting someone in there. I do not know how
okay.
that would work.
There's no oxygen in there, I'll die.
Oh.
mainly just the wool dimension. That's just looks like those. Anyways,
Ah,
across we go.
All right. In that case, we should divide the passports up. Then again, I'm a cat, but well,
I
I
mean,
do.
that is.
They'll know that I talk. It's fine.
I
This
mean,
is
that is the.
demi-human areas.
Did you, any of your family members also have you go early, very very early, like hours before when with our passports? Very annoying. I sleep so comfortably in my bush until I get waken up for those events. Anyone? No? Okay. Just
Uh,
me.
Parents. That is not an experience that I think is universal.
Well, how about just the part just being woken up early just to be forcibly woken up early just to go someplace with the passport?
I feel like every time I've had to go somewhere, my mistress would just open a door and we'd be there.
Lucky you. I, whenever I had to go, it's just I'm nice and comfortable in my bush, and then next thing you know, we're just walking for days just to get there.
Oh, that sounds exhausting.
Yeah, it's like anytime there's an event, we have to get there like almost like a half a month early.
Half a month?
Yeah, it's not.
Well, my condolences for your past experience. I think we should give the Eugen name one to Lysa. Which one do you want? Do you want Tatiana or Esther?
Lysa's still over there. Grab him over here.
I,
Please.
I physically can't do
I got
that.
it.
Yeah, none of us can. Avoid.
Have Val drag her over.
Ram.
There we go.
Yeah, it's not. It's no longer just a. It's just mind controlling.
Zoom. Ah. Right. Abby will will keep staying hiding behind Lysa. Not Lysa, fucking Rexha.
Probably the best idea. Raksha's very tall and intimidating.
Duffy duffy da.
Does the rabbit have like potions out to like
Uh
in this?
uh from what you can see, they basically have like barrels with some sort of like potions within them. As they are holding out these like vials of what seems to be sort of a mix of like orangey brown liquids. As you pass by the way, they're also on the small side, so they're about like 4 feet tall. Uh, as they're standing on one of the barrels. As you approach, they sort of look over and just go, "Ah, hello there. You here for some business? I have indeed some special concoctions that can help you in any way."
Business and concoctions, you say? I hand him my mistress's card. Yes, let her know if you need anything, and then I keep walking.
I don't need this. But yes,
If he throws the card away, it just puffs of smokes out of existence.
Val is going to fly over and sit down on the counter and start slowly pushing a vial.
Perfect.
I wouldn't recommend doing that. That could be explosive from all you know.
It's okay, it's a familiar. $10 and I can bring them back.
Mmm.
They're just on the face.
And if they're familiar, you wouldn't mind me doing getting rid of it.
What is this thing?
Touch it, and you will end up in the river. Headless.
Oh, that's a turtle.
Turtle.
Sorry, I
Ah.
couldn't tell from just the circle. I had to wait until the image loaded for me.
Yes, as for that, you see what seems to be a turtle. As they are currently sort of they have like crystals coming out of their body and such. As you notice that they seem to be just harvesting the lettuce, the cabbage. Oh.
What a nice garden.
Ah!
You have a lovely garden.
Oh, you're looking for the garden?
You have a lovely garden.
Oh, you're my mother's guardian?
Blinks. Oh,
You
no,
senile or just deaf?
I think they're just a bit. Hold on, I got
I'm
it.
gonna. I'll try thieves' canting at this guy.
Right.
You have a lovely garden in thieves' cant.
Where is it? So he just pulls out a book. Where is it?
Oh, they look at your thieves can as they go. Oh, thank you.
I give the turtle a little salute and I keep walking.
Yes, I've been working on this for 1 to 2 years now since I moved here.
Wait, how old are you?
Oh, I'm pretty bold, aren't I? Yes.
I hate this. Let's leave.
Hold
Yeah,
on.
use this.
let me pull my paws back out. Let me see.
No, I got it.
Okay,
Yeah.
go ahead.
He just conjures a hearing trumpet. Hands it to the turtle. Try using this.
Oh. They like shove it into their ear.
Can you hear us properly now?
It lasts for 6 seconds.
Oh my
Yes.
gosh.
Darn it.
as the prestidigitation trinket just like disappears for a second as I go, oh, I can hear. Oh. Oh, how long have I lived here? Oh, I've lived here for, well, 5 years now. I first dropped in here after my cousin had basically told me that the well was nice, but it in fact was a trap, and thus I found myself in the Everforest.
You're
Like how you just completely missed what I said and said something unrelated.
No, I asked a different question, Raksha. Hold on. Let me translate your question.
Oh, I'm very, old. I lost count after 1,200.
But how long are turtles supposed to live in Ferra? Because that is not common D&D.
Totals on average, they specifically lived up to about, God. Oh yeah, they live up to about 5 to 600. Some turtles can live longer, but usually that's because they live a life of, what's the word? They don't live a life of adventure.
serene life.
Yes. Usually turtles live longest if they don't like do any fights or take any cuts or something.
Yeah, same.
Whoa. It's all the stress and fucking gets to them and just kills turtles. The longest living turtle in history was like 3,000 years old before he fell down the stairs. A set of the models were totally didn't push them down the stairs.
No.
The city? No. I like to keep to myself and quiet. The plants don't like it when it's loud after all. I prefer to rest up and, just spend my time here by myself.
So it's just handed in pill.
Oh.
That one. That one.
Oh, yes, a pillow. I will take this. Captain Mark. Oh, Captain. Yes, I have actually. He's, he isn't necessarily around here, but he's gone through here sometimes through the years. Gah. He's the captain of the guard in the city. What's known as the Crossroads Knight. Oh.
Well, isn't that lovely, y'all? Whoa. Quest, the Moonlight Lands has been updated.
Whoa, that's just you arrived at the border town.
Okay.
Oh. Yes. Ah, yes, take care, take care. Oh, hello, Tabby. Hello.
Damn. Cold.
Aren't you popular?
I've seen her come like last year. Mean what?
Look, Lysa, that's what your driftwood is supposed to turn into.
What?
Drift.
Oh, the
Worry about-
driftwood.
Yeah, you bought driftwood from the random person that was supposed to turn into a turtle.
Oh.
Well, let's head into the city, I suppose.
You see the ominous bridge that has a guard standing within the middle.
And this bridge looks completely stable and safe, right?
As safe as a bridge could be, yeah. It's like held up with wood, so it's pretty solid. It's not like the rickety move side to side version.
Okay.
Just don't light it on fire.
Don't believe I have that ability.
On the line.
I'm just gonna stand in the middle.
Okay. I'll walk
Stuck
up.
in the middle with you. Sophie just starts singing tunes at some of the words.
As Hyacinth approaches, the funny god guy will look down at them and go, Halt! Please show your passports before you can cross.
License will put his head to his back, and then in his mouth after he puts his head back is the. I'm gonna say it's the Vara Sibelius passport.
Your identification shows that you have the mark of trade. Welcome, trader. You may pass.
Walks past.
Damn, I can't believe Hyacinth's a traitor.
Old
Not
citizen.
Supposed to know that for another 12 sessions. I'm kidding.
Old citizen.
It'll be shows passport. What other passport do we have here?
We got Esther and Tatiana and Eugen.
I'll take Esther.
You show the mark of the trader. Welcome to the Green Haven then.
Thank you.
Halt, traveler. You show your identification.
Actually, just will hold up whatever one was given to her.
Ah, you hold the symbol for trade. Welcome.
Yes, thank you. Good to be here. Asshole.
Halt, traveler. Mark of trade. Old traveler, please show your identification. Tabby will then raise their hand and show their gold card as they will look and go. Ah, Vice Minister! Welcome, welcome. You may be allowed in. What?
Vice Minister, huh?
Hmm?
Vice Minister, huh?
Oh, yes. A little bit of side work and a lot, you know. He gives you a wink.
Anyway, it is midnight. I'm going to have to call it because I work in the morning.
Yeah, all good.
Okey-dokey.
Alright. The final
There's
thing,
a
of
cat
course.
girl. Or a
Uh,
cat girl.
Yeah, some Batgirl. And also, weird thingy down in the corner down here. But, I'll also end session at this. As you basically all cross the bridge and look into, and basically see, you hear a slight rumble, from the waterfall itself. As you see what seems to be that it seems to somewhat part, as you see this figure sort of appear out of it. Oh. A large green like golem that has somewhat of like glowing runes on its body. As it will somewhat begin to shout, as you basically hear from it as it says this. Emergency! The water filtration system of the city has been destroyed. Do not panic. As our session.
Not panic. Wow.
As the water begins to
dear.
turn red.
Oh no.
Oh,
Hi, here we go again.
there's BLB as an stream. Bobo. We in here?